Hello mates, my name is Risk, welcome back to the waiting room. I got really close winning it last time, and last time I mean the recordings that I haven't shown because it's a 4 hours recording. And today I also cleared about 4 hours to beat this game, so I'm going to dive into the game. I feel much better, hopefully I will be able to beat it, because my god, this game is haunting me kinda. So let's just jump into the game. Guys, 200 likes, I would appreciate that if you guys would like to see me beat the game. And with that, we're just going to dive into this game, man. Okay, so here's the deal with the game. Sorry that I'm not whispering anymore. The ASMR thing was kind of a one thing, but I really liked it. I'm gonna whisper when it's important. Wait. Hello! Yeah, it's picking up the microphone. I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so in my previous session of recording for 4 hours, I established a lot of things. One of them being that if you're sitting on the computer and you hear a gate open, you're 100% dead. 100%. Doesn't matter if it comes from the far left gate or from the right gate over here, which is right over here. You can actually see the edges of the gate if you look through the hole. And pretty much if you come through any gate, you're dead. However, if you go off the chair and start crawling towards the vent, you will succeed sometimes. It depends really when did you leave the chair. Sometimes if you don't leave fast enough, he actually opens the door before you reach this area. But if you manage to climb up here, then I don't think he opens the door because it never happened to me before. And yeah, pretty much it becomes normal game. You just go around, there is no hacks. And you try to beat it, and I don't really find much use for the holes just yet. Like for example, this one, I don't know why I would need it. Also, as you've seen in the previous episode, you can make sounds, and he'll come to you when you're in your bed. So don't do that. That takes longer. Be dead quiet. It actually takes him less time to leave the area if you don't make sound, because he goes from one gate to the other, and when you hear him close the other gate, you can make as much sound as you want. You can just run through the vent and he won't hear you. So those are the few things that I noticed, and I got 4 codes before I died. 4. That's out of 6, guys. That is like 2/3 of the way. I didn't understand the time thing 100%, but pretty much after every few sections I get off the chair and I started hiding over here, waiting to hear like a gate open. And as soon as I hear it, I start crawling through the vents very slowly, because if you make sound, he'll be on the other side of the vent. He'll be waiting for you on the other side. He won't be waiting for you at the bed. He won't open the door. He will be at the other side of the vent. So don't make sounds when you're in the vents and he's around. If you can hear him open a gate and you're over here, you're golden. You just crawl back to your bed, wait to hear another gate open, and once you hear another gate open and close, you're good. You can make as much sound as you want. You can scream, he won't come back. So now that we have this out of the way, we already established that in the previous episode you can get the hidden files. So really all left to do is to find all the 6 codes and decrypt them. Also a little tip, don't be afraid to pause the game, just escape, pause the game. Sometimes there are people making a lot of sound, sometimes there is a lot of background noise and I need to pause the game. So if you're trying to beat the game and you hear people making sounds and you're doing the challenge, or maybe you have the microphone connected, or maybe you just feel weird, I don't know, you can pause the game. Remember that, you can always pause the game whenever you want. It's a mechanic for you, okay? Also, don't worry about the time. Time moves very slowly, and it seems like websites appear within the hour. Like, all the websites will be accessible in a certain minutes frame, not a certain hour frame. So, at least that's what I noticed. Yeah. So, we just kind of look thoroughly. Can I please? Okay, this run is screwed. I need to reset the game. Hello? Okay. Alright, I found another code in Euro Firearms. Actually, it's a first code. And yeah, it's a hidden. So it's hash number 3. Let me open the notepad, copy it, and we're good to go. So I can actually unpause. There we go. That's code number 1. Yeah, so pretty much have it. No sounds. Ha! You see, it doesn't come back as soon as it opens the gate the second time. So, see, that's how you survive an attack. Sometimes just a hunch. And after every code I do that, after every code that I get... I think I heard him opening again. Anyway, after every code that I get, I get up from the chair and always make it a habit to go from the chair over to the vent. Even though you're just getting off just in case, go over to the vent because you won't have enough time if you're near the chair and you open the gate. You will have enough time if you made your way a little bit towards the vent. So I just showed you how to successfully survive an attack. I think I heard him opening another gate. So we'll have to be quiet and see if we can hear another gate open. I made too much sound, man. Okay. I'm ready, man. Hello? Hello? Okay. See? Like, after that, he leaves. So, that was very, very weird. That never happened before. That never happened before that he attacked so early on. I was still in the vents, making my way back, and he came. Anyway, you see the premises on how to deal with him. Just deal with him a few times like that, and you're able to just freely search the PC for all 6 codes, and you will be golden. Why did I minimize the website? If you keep the website open, it will start playing by itself. I don't know if it's a bug. It'll start playing by itself. And if you're making your way back, for example, if you hear him open the vent, while you're in the vent, it'll start playing for no reason. And then there is a 50-50 chance he'll open the door when you're making your way to the bed. Because if you walk to the bed, I'm pretty sure he hears you and kills you instantly. But if you crawl towards the bed, you can hear him walking. I'm pretty sure you can hear walking that is not yours, walking towards your room. And if he makes it to your room before you make it to your bed, he opens the door and smacks you. So very important, if you are on a website that makes sounds and you decide to leave your computer, close it, minimize it, and then open it again. It won't make sound. It doesn't mean anything, but it scared me, man. Yes. 3 out of 6 codes, man. 3 out of 6 codes. Whoa! Whoa! I'm not going. I'm not going until it comes here. Hello? 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 Okay. He left. 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6. One more and we've done it. One more, guys. Oh my god, please. Okay, so we don't need this page. The butcher. Okay. So like the way I play it now is because I searched most of the websites is I click on random websites hoping they're available. Okay, so I went ahead and decrypted all the codes. Except one. I'm still missing one. And I can't. I'm looking for websites that I didn't got into yet. I know the butcher was a website in the original game, and I know Easy Evil was a website that was in the original game. So please, 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 please. Oh my god, there is no code here. One B 5C 1 B 5C. Oh my god, hold on. is going to explode, man. I can't stop whispering.
Come on, pick up.
Oh my god.
Hey, you've reached Amelia's voicemail. Sorry I missed your call, but please leave a message.
No, screw you!
Hey,
I need to...
It's me. I just went through hell. You have no idea. Whatever you do, you have to stop digging around. Stop your search before it's too late. They will find you. Oh, fuck. What was that? Who the fuck are you? What are you...
Oh my god! 10 hours of fucking gameplay! What? No! I can't! No! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude. Even more than 10 hours of gameplay. I've been sitting for 3 hours in a row on this freaking run alone. Oh my god. Let me calm down for a moment. Oh my god. Well, again, one of the biggest skills that I showed you that really mattered was if you played Welcome to the Game before the blue bar update, you always had to search every word, and that's how I was taught to play the game. So this is like the original Welcome to the Game, and I had like already some sort of expertise in this. I had no problem just scrolling my mouse over and waiting to see the clickable button. Oh my god, I can't believe, like, the only reason why I kept persisting, like, I thought maybe I should reset the run, because I remember, like, in one of the runs I got like 3 or 2 like right out the bat. And like I was playing for so long without getting any codes. But the thing is, I knew some of the websites. I knew them before in Welcome to the Game, the original game. So, and I knew they were a thing. So, and they were not accessible. And like the Is Evil was the first time that I accessed that website in this version of the game, because it was so hard to access it. You needed to wait to like 45-minute mark in order for it to up. I honestly don't remember, but it was somewhere around that. Now I gotta say, I know most of the websites, like all their opening times, but now it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna play this shit anymore. Oh my god. Oh. First of all, save the gameplay footage, man. Save it. I saved the gameplay footage just to make sure while I talk there won't be any power outage, because if there will be, I can still salvage my voice recordings, but the gameplay is corrupted forever. I saved the gameplay footage, it's official. I did it. My first biggest problem with the game was that I didn't know the password for the terminal, and there was like kind of a wordplay because it said your computer, hidden files on your computer, so it was on my actual computer rather than the computer in the game. And I didn't understand that, and while playing so long, like, I had no choice. Even if I found all 6 codes, I would have still lost because I didn't know the password. But as I mentioned in my part 2 video, a YouTuber by the name of The Dukes found out that all the data is actually kept in your original game file, and all you need to do is just go there. I don't think the file is even present. I think like the folder data appears once you actually start a new game. And then the second biggest problem was to figure out what is the death, like what kills you. So I figured out that if you're sitting on a chair or remotely close to it, you're probably not gonna get back to bed. If you're sitting on a chair and getting off when you hear a door open, you're dead. The moment you get off the chair, he opens the door, you're dead. If you, however, also you can work on a hunch Like this, sometimes he comes randomly without any warning. So like just every few moments or every few minutes, get off the chair and get closer to the vent. Like I made a habit to like instantly start making my way to the vent, even though I didn't even hear him. I just got off, and it paid off. In some instances, he came like instantly as soon as I reached the vent, and I had already a 4 on him. And once you reach the bed, don't make any sound. He'll eventually open the door again, and then you can make as much sound as you want. If you do make a sound when you're on your bed, you're still safe. However, you have a longer minigame. He stays there for longer, and it's unnecessary. That was the waiting room, guys. I will see you in a Welcome to the Game 2. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This was such a cool game. I'm only saying it now because I won. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.